What you're trying to do when you meet a girl, typically, is you're trying to have an emotional journey with the two of you together. And typically what that emotional journey is at first there's a lot of tension in her mind over whether she can have you. And that makes her want you. That makes her want to chase you. That makes winning you over and having sex with you a win for her, right? And then you gradually let her win. You gradually allow her to get to know you. You gradually allow her to win you over. At first, yeah, you and I wouldn't get along. Oh my God, how do you roll with a girl? How's she like this? Don't look at me like that. Wait, what was it you said? That was actually kind of cool. Don't get any ideas though, you're still lame. Right? There is one thing about you. Can I ask you this question? Okay, that's a good response. All right, that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, listen, I'll take like 2 minutes to get to know you, but then we're probably gonna hate each other. All right? All right. Oh shit, that was actually kind of cool. Wait, is she as weird as I thought, or is she actually cool? She's all right. Your friend's compliment was only it's so-so. You've gone from here to here, but you're still what the fuck, right? So that's the general journey. At first it's push away. Then it's you're gradually winning me over, and eventually it's like, wait, where did you even come from? Like I was planning on hanging out with my friends tonight. How did this end up happening, right? That's where it goes eventually. That's the journey you want to go on, right? At first pushing away, creating tension, eventually letting her win you over. So there are a lot of lines in game. You may have seen like a particular line in my infield or read a particular, maybe somebody's opinion about, or someone writes a field report, they said they use this line, you think that's good. Those lines are good or bad within a context. They're good or bad within the idea of what are you trying to achieve by them? Is this the right time and setting for that particular line? So what is teasing? Teasing is giving someone a hard time in a lighthearted way. That's teasing, okay? You are a fucking loser is not teasing. Sorry, and you're also not a loser, I'm sure. I hope not. All right. And you're like sitting there like, Todd just called me a loser. What the fuck? Where's he going with this? All right, that's not a tease. When I say I'm just kidding, I'm fucking with you because that's a making example for it. Now it's a tease, right? But an insult is not a tease. But if it's in a lighthearted way, like, oh my God, you did that. What am I going to do with you? That's a tease. That make sense? Or if she talks about how she's like, very organized at work, and you're like, well, I would do that with you, but you'd have to make a schedule for your schedule before we can do that. That's a tease, right? I'm calling back something she said before that was a little embarrassing, and I'm giving her a hard time about it. Those are teases, okay? A flirt is a subcategory of tease. If when you are teasing, this is not entirely true, you can have flirts that aren't teases, but for now, this flirt is a subcategory of tease like 99% of the time. Basically, it's a tease where the relevant content involves you and the girl in a relationship in some way. So let's say if I said, let's say you drop something on the floor and it breaks. I'm like, oh my God, you're such a spaz. That's a tease, okay? Oh my God, you're such a spaz. This is why we can't have nice things, sweetie, right? Now it's a flirt, right? Because now it's about us in a relationship. Does that make sense? So I added on that little bit about a relationship and I made it a relationship-related tease, i.e. a flirt, right? You don't have to do it at the end. You can do it right from the start, right? You and I would not get along is a flirty tease because it's about you and her in a relationship. Does that make sense? So what you're essentially doing is you're bringing up a man-to-woman idea and you're building some kind of tension in some kind of way, right? And the reason why this is so powerful really is that most of the time when you're trying to move a step forward, when you're trying to get closer to sex, you're showing a lot of interest. That can make you needy, it can make it obvious, it can make her seem like she's already won you over. If you add a negative spike around it, you keep a lot more of that tension.